Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the last lecture we were discussing about the introduction to trigonometry. Okay, now we know about the trigonometric ratios of acute angle theta. Okay, now students, today we will start questions based on numerical questions based on how to find trigonometric ratios of an acute angle. Clear? So as you can see, I have written already the first question. In the first question, we are given a triangle ABC in which angle B is 90 degree. Okay. The length of AB is 24 centimeter. The length of BC is 7 centimeter. And what we have to find? We have to find sin A cos A, sin C cos C. See students, once we calculated all the three sides of a triangle, then we can calculate all the six ratios of any particular angle. Okay. Out of these two acute angles. Okay, as you know, we are discussing about the trigonometric ratios of acute angle only. Okay, so let us solve this question. We have to find the sin A cos A, sin C cos C. First of all, let us make the figure. See, this be your triangle in which I have to take angle B as 90 degree. So angle B is 90 degree. Now the length of AB is 24 centimeter. So yes, I am taking AB as 24 centimeter. Length of BC is 7 centimeter. Now using Pythagoras theorem, can I calculate AC? Yes, I can calculate the length of AC. Okay, so by Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. See students, this is very basic question. Okay, I am starting with the very basic question in which I am finding the trigonometric ratios of angle A and angle C. Okay, now in triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem I can write AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, now AC square is 24 square because value of AB is 24 and BC is your 7 square. So yes, I can write 25, 4 square is 576. You have to remember the squares up to 30. Okay, आपको ये याद रखने ही है. In my coming lectures I will be gonna share with you some tricks to learn the squares up to 200. Not learn the square, in fact to calculate the squares very fast. We have some tricks using Vedic mathematics. Also we have some tricks to calculate the square root of a number very easily and very fast. Okay, I will be discussing later that tricks. Now 576 plus 49 is 625. So the value of AC is gonna be root 625 and the value of AC is 25. Okay, see, because they were in centimeter, the length of AC will also be in the centimeter. Now we know all the three sides. We can easily calculate the trigonometric ratios of angle A as well as angle C because these two are acute angles. We have discussed them in last lecture. Now, first of all, we have to calculate sin A. In the first part, I have to calculate sin A. See, sin A. What is the side opposite to this angle A? BC, and BC is gonna be my perpendicular. First of all, don't forget this. In the last lecture only we discussed. Okay, this is the Rambam for trigonometric ratios. Okay, Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. So it is your sin theta. Now for calculating sin of angle A, what will be the perpendicular? The side opposite to angle A, that means BC. So sin A is gonna be BC upon hypotenuse is always the side opposite to right angle, that means AC. So the value of sin A is gonna be 7 by 25. Okay. Now we have to find cos A. The value of cos A. See, this is perpendicular for angle A, so this will be your base, and base upon hypotenuse is gonna be AB upon AC. So the value of cos A is gonna be 24 by 25. Similarly, in the second part, I have to find sin C. Sin C. What is gonna be the value of sin C? See, for angle C, the perpendicular is gonna be AB because side opposite to angle is always known as perpendicular. So perpendicular is AB this time, and hypotenuse is not gonna change. AB upon AC. So your answer is gonna be 24 by 25. Similarly, cos C. Now for this angle C, this is base. So BC by AC. BC by AC, and it's gonna be 7 by 25. So in this way we have solved the first question, a very basic question. Okay, it helps you to revise the concept of how to calculate trigonometric ratios of any particular angle, any particular acute angle. Okay, so note down this question, note down this solution. Okay, then we will come back. Okay, see, here we found only sin A and cos A. Now suppose you have to find tan A. Just divide these two, sin A upon cos A. What will be the value? The value is 7 by 24. Okay, either you can go in this way because we know this represents your tan theta. Okay, so perpendicular upon base. If you use this one, then also you will get the same result because this is the perpendicular and this is the base for angle A. So the answer is gonna be 7 by 24 for tan A. Okay. Now suppose you have to find cosec A. Okay. You have two things. Either you can reciprocate this, that means Hindustan hara bhara upon Pakistan bhuka pyasa. Okay. Or you remember this trick, HHB upon PBP. So it will become your cosec A. Or better is to use reciprocal relation directly. Just reciprocate this. Sin A, the reciprocal of sin A is cosec A. So the answer of cosec A is going to be 25 by 7. Similarly, sec A is going to be 25 by 24 and cot A is going to be 24 by 7. Okay, the reciprocal of tan A. So note it down. Now we will take question number second. Okay. In today's class, we will be focusing on numericals only. Okay. Numericals based on finding trigonometric ratios or what kind of questions can be there. If you go through NCERT, it will help you to solve 8.1 completely. Okay. After this class, you can solve 8.1 easily. Okay, I will be taking some questions of 8.1 here also. Now, see, next type of question. Suppose you are given in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, suppose angle B is 90 degree. Okay. And you are given that the value of tan A, suppose the value of tan A is given 5 by 12. So in this type of question, we are given one particular trigonometric ratio, and with the help of this trigonometric ratio, we will find all other trigonometric ratios. Okay, actually we can find all the other trigonometric ratios. So this kind of questions can come in your examination. So yes, in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, tan A is 5 by 12. Now suppose question is asking find all trigonometric ratios of angle A. Okay, find all other trigonometric ratios of angle A. You can calculate the trigonometric ratios of angle C as well. Okay. Here I am find all other trigonometric ratios because one trigonometric ratio is given tan A, and I want to calculate all other trigonometric ratios of angle A, leaving this tan A. Clear? चलिए देखते हैं solution. See, because angle B is given 90 degree, so let me draw a triangle with angle B as 90 degree. Clear? Now, triangle ABC, what is the value of tan A? If I calculate the value of tan A, what it's gonna be? See, for this angle A, the side opposite to angle A is gonna be perpendicular. So it's your perpendicular. And what about base? The side adjacent to angle A. So base is gonna be AB. Okay, we know Pandit Badri Prasad Arar bole. So in the last P by B will give you the tan theta. Okay, so tan A is BC by AB. Now say it's equation 1. Now, but we are given that tan A is equal to 5 by 12. Okay, we are given that tan A is equal to 5 by 12. Given. So, in these two equations, the left hand sides are equal. That means their right hand side must be equal. So, yes, I can write BC upon AB is 5 by 12. How I got this? Comparing 1 and 2. Comparing equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so BC upon AB is 5 by 12. Now students, see carefully. The ratio of length BC and AB is 5 by 12. It means the length of BC and length of AB are gonna be the multiple of 5 and 12 respectively. Okay, they should be the constant multiple. Okay, so because they are in direct ratio, it's better to use it's better to assume BC as 5K and AB as 12K. You know about that. Okay, you know whenever we are given a ratio, we can assume the that particular thing by multiplying with a constant. Okay. If you put here 5K and 12K, KK is gonna cancel out, you will get 5 by 12. Okay. So let us assume BC is 5K and AB is 12K. Now with the help of BC and AB, I can calculate AC very easily. So by Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, let us calculate AC fast. So it will be AC square and equal to AB square plus BC square. Clear? Now AC square is AB square. If I put the value of AB, it's 12K whole square and BC 5K whole square. No problem? Okay. AC square is the square of 12 is 144. Okay, so it's 144K square plus 25K square. If you add these two, you will get 169K square. See, as I said, up to 30 तक squares आपको याद होनी चाहिए. And one more thing, some Pythagorean triplet. आप इतनी practice कर लो कि आपको Pythagorean triplet याद हो जाए. For example, 3, 4 and 5. It's a Pythagorean triplet. 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square. Also, 5 square plus 12 square is 13 square. Similarly, if you practice, you will be remember. आपको याद हो जाएगी ये सारी चीजें कि कौन-कौन से Pythagorean triplet कहाँ-कहाँ यूज होते हैं. Okay? क्योंकि ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में हम उसको बहुत यूज करने वाले हैं. Now AC square is 169K square. So the length of AC is gonna be square root of this, and square root of 169 is 13. And see, let me write one more step. So it's gonna be 13K. Unit will be same as given. Okay, because we are given the units centimeter. No, we are not given any unit. So just write unit here. Okay, here we don't know what is the unit of AB, BC and AC. So just you can use unit. Okay, because we are given the ratio and ratio have no unit. Okay, ratio have no unit. So AC is 13 times K unit. Now what we have to find? We have to find all other trigonometric ratios of angle A. Okay, let us start with sin A. Sin A is going to be perpendicular on hypotenuse. Okay, for this A, it will be perpendicular and AC will be hypotenuse. So it's going to be BC over AC, and your answer is going to be BC is 5K and AC is 13K. KK get cancelled out, it's 5 by 13. Similarly, cos A, base upon hypotenuse. So base will be AB and hypotenuse will be AC. So it's AB over AC or the length of AB is 12k and length of AC is 13k. So we will be getting 12 by 13. Tan A already given 5 by 12. If you take this ratio sin A upon cos A, you will get 5 by 12. Okay. Cos A k just reciprocate sin A. Okay, it will be 13 by 5. 13 by 5. ठीक है, आप प्रॉपर्ली लिख लेना AC ओवर BC. ओके, चलिए मैं लिख देता हूँ AC over BC. Just reciprocate this. So you will get 13k upon 5k, or your answer is gonna be 13 by 5. It's the value of cos A k. Okay. Now what is remaining? Sec A and cot A. यहाँ लिख देता हूँ मैं. Sec A. Sec A is reciprocal of cos A. That means AC upon AB. AC upon AB, or you may write as 13k by 12k. 13k by 12k. Answer is 13 by 12. And the last one is cot A. Cot A is the reciprocal of tan A directly. Cot A. If you see this triangle, cot A is base upon perpendicular. Okay, so it's AB upon BC. Because for angle A, it's the base. AB upon BC. See, AB is 12k and BC is 5k. So you will get what? 12 by 5. The reciprocal of tan A is cot A. You can check. Okay. So this is also a basic question, a very basic question to understand the to calculate the trigonometric ratios, all other trigonometric ratios when one trigonometric ratio is given. Okay. In the similar way, you can calculate the all trigonometric ratios of angle C. Okay, it's up to you. You can calculate all the trigonometric ratios of angle C as well. Okay. चलिए, तो note it down. Let's have next question. These two were the very basic questions. Okay, questions of this kind you can find in your NCERT 8.1. Okay, let's take another question. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q. So I am writing as angle Q is 90 degree. If in the question it is written right angled at Q, what does it mean? It means angle Q is 90 degree. So I have written angle Q is 90 degree. Okay, and this time it was given that the PR plus QR is 25 centimeter. This time we are given the sum of two sides. Okay, and one more side must be given. Yes, and PQ is 5 centimeter. PQ is 5 centimeter. It's your NCERT question. Okay, important question. Many times they ask about this particular question. See, PR plus QR 25 and PQ is 5 centimeter. Now we have to find the value of sin p, cos p and tan p. Determine sin p, comma, cos p and tan p. Okay. See students, the last chapter we discussed was the pair of linear equations in two variables. While teaching that particular chapter, I said you that we will use the concept of this chapter in the coming chapter. Now you will know how important was that. Okay, how to solve two kinds of equations, two linear equations in two variables. Okay, let us solve this. Solution. See, first of all we have to draw a triangle with angle Q as 90 degree. So this be my right triangle in which I have taken angle Q as 90 degree. Clear? Now PQ is 5 centimeter. This PQ is 5 centimeter, and instead of giving one side out of these two, I have given the relation between these two. उसने डायरेक्टली आपको ये साइड तो नहीं दी, क्योंकि ये साइड देगा तो हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से थर्ड निकाल देते। उसने इन दोनों को रिलेट करके दे दिया PR प्लस QR। ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी बन सकते हैं। ओके, तो यहाँ पर कुछ ऐसा नहीं है, बस थोड़ा सा एक कॉन्सेप्ट ध्यान रखना है आपको कि हम सब्स्टिट्यूशन भी यूज कर सकते हैं और हम सब्स्टिट्यूशन से भी एक वैल्यू निकाल सकते हैं। पाइथागोरस थ्योरम तो यूज करना ही है, और अगर हम आइडेंटिटी वगैरह कुछ यूज करें तो वो भी कर सकते हैं। चलिए करते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को। सी गिवन PR plus QR 25 centimeter. Okay, we are given PR plus QR is 25 centimeter. So it's your equation number 1. Equation number 1. It's given. I'm writing it. Okay. So by Pythagoras theorem, in triangle PQR. See, what is the result? The result is PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. Clear? See, we have the value of PQ, so I will use here, but PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. We have the PQ as 5 centimeter. Okay, since we have PQ as 5 centimeter, substituting here, I will get 5 square plus QR square is equal to PR square. No problem. Okay, so see, if I set this QR square in the right hand side, what I will get? It's 5 square is 25, and it's gonna be PR square minus QR square. Now student, I have found PR square minus QR square. See, if I use identity, it will be PR plus QR and PR minus QR. You remember the identity of A square minus B square, it is always A plus B minus B. Okay, so yes, I can use or other way is there. If you substitute the PR in terms of QR, so I can write in the place of PR 25 minus QR. Then also the equation will be only in the terms of QR, and you can easily solve the QR. So here I am using what? Here I am using identity. Okay, so it will be PR plus QR, A plus B and A minus B. Remember the identity? A square minus B square is always A plus B, A minus B. Now I have this value here. So using equation 1, 25 is gonna be PR plus QR बोले तो 25 times PR minus QR. So this value PR minus QR is gonna be 25 upon 25. This 25 will go in the denominator, so it is 25 upon 25. It's the value of PR minus QR, and if I cut it out, it will be giving me 1. So the value of PR minus QR is 1. Okay, so what I found? I found PR minus QR is equals to 1. Equation number 2c. Now students, just observe this one and this one. कुछ याद आया? ऐसे तो हमने बहुत काफी इक्वेशन सॉल्व करी है. Okay, that two equations and there are two variables. We can use elimination directly. Just add these two. Okay, the QR will get cancelled out and the value of PR is calculated. Now adding equation 1 and equation 2. See, PR plus PR is gonna be twice of PR, and 25 plus 1 is gonna be 26. So the value of PR is 13 centimeter, because they were in centimeter. So yes, we calculated PR 13 centimeter. Okay, see this 2 I have divided this 26 by 2. Okay, so PR I calculated 13. Now QR I have to find QR also. So either you can use that. Okay, now putting in 2, putting PR is equals to 13 in equation So it's gonna be 13 minus QR is equals to 1, or minus QR is equals to 1 minus 13. That means minus QR is equals to minus 12, minus minus is cancelled out. So the value of QR is 12. तो आनी ही थी, अभी अभी तो हमने बात करी थी 5, 12 and 13 always make a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so yes, this QR is 12 and this PR is 13. Now what we have to find? We have to find sin p, cos p and tan p. You will find it. Okay, it's your work. Sin p, it's gonna be your perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, it's centimeter. Okay, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So sin p is 12 by 13, and similarly you will find cos p and tan p. Okay, leaving that on your side. Note it down. So now we will have two more questions, okay, based on the basic trigonometric ratios introduction. In the next lecture, okay, we will be dealing with the trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. See, as we discussed that trigonometric ratios are defined for all values of theta, okay, and in 10th class we are only discussing about the first quadrant, that means trigonometric ratios of lying between 0 to 90 degree. Okay, so now we will have a discussion of calculating trigonometric ratios of some particular angle, that for example 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. We will derive the trigonometric ratios of them, these angles, and also we will remember that. Okay, and we will use in numerical questions directly. Okay, so let me take one more question. See, question can be asked in this way also. Suppose you are given that if 15 cot A is equal to 8. It's your question number 3. If 15 cot A is equal to 8, and we have to find, suppose we have to find sin A and sec A. Find sin A and sec A. Now, again it's a similar kind of question, not a big deal. See, solution. 15 cot A is 8, that means cot A is equal to 8 by 15. See, in this question, the info about triangle is not given. We are just given cot A is 8 by 15. So, no problem. We can draw a triangle, a right triangle, in which A is an acute angle. Okay, now it's up to us. Either we can take B as right angle, and or we can take C as right angle. Okay. So, let me draw a triangle. Okay. See, students, when we study about trigonometric identities, the questions of the method of solving the same question will be a different one. Okay, we will solve this question and by different methods. Okay, but for basic trigonometry, we have to discuss here the standard method. Okay, the traditional method. See, cot A. So I have made a triangle with angle B as 90 degree, and in this triangle, what about the cot A? The cot A is gonna be cot A is what? Base upon perpendicular. Okay, so this angle A, this is your perpendicular. The side opposite to angle is always perpendicular. So what is the value of base? The value of base is AB. Base, okay, upon perpendicular, and its perpendicular is BC. So cot A is AB upon BC. It's 1. Now what we are given? We are given cot A is 8 by 15. Cot A is 8 by 15. Okay. Now equating 1 and 2 or comparing 1 and 2. Comparing equation number 1 and equation number 2. What I will get? I will get AB over BC as 8 by 15. Now I can assume AB as 8K and BC has 15K, and I can calculate AC by Pythagoras theorem by Pythagoras theorem. Let us calculate AC. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square by Pythagoras theorem in the triangle ABC. Okay. Now AC square, AB is 8K square and BC is your 15K square. So what I will get? I will get 64K square plus 225K square. Okay, 15 square is 225, 80 square is 64. So if I add this, 5 plus 4 9, 22 plus 6 289, 28. Okay, so it is 289K square and the square root of this one. See, I have to take square root of this. That means square root of this as well as square root of this. They are in the product. So 289 square root is 17 and K square root is K. So I get AC as 17K. Now once we get the three sides, the remaining part is very simple. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find sin A. See, for angle A, it is your perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So BC upon AC. The length of BC is what? 15K, and AC I have just calculated 17K. So K will get cancelled out. Answer is gonna be 15 by 17. Similarly, I have to find sec A. Okay, sec A. What was the cos A? Base upon hypotenuse. So sec A is hypotenuse upon base. Just reciprocate cos A. So hypotenuse upon base. That means AC. Okay, what is the base for angle A? AB. Okay, because this is perpendicular, this is gonna be base. So AC over AB. Now the length of AC is 17K and the length of AB is 8K. So my answer is 17 by 8. Clear? Note it down. See, now we will have the next question. आपको काफी इजी लग रहे होंगे ये क्वेश्चंस. ओके, क्योंकि एक बार कॉन्सेप्ट अगर समझ में आ गया तो नॉट अ बिग डील. ओके, न्यूमेरिकल पार्ट इज नॉट अ बिग डील वंस योर concept is clear. And in part 1 we have discussed only the concept of calculating trigonometric ratios. Okay, now see, question of this kind, very important. Suppose you are given that, question number 4, you are given that 5 tan theta is 4 and you have to calculate. See, you are given that 5 tan theta is equal to 4 and you have to evaluate means to calculate the value. Okay, evaluate. You have to evaluate 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta, and in the denominator 5 sin theta plus 2 cos theta. See students, for this kind of question actually there are two ways. Okay, one is the traditional way, what we are doing up to here. See, what अभी तक हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे? अभी तक हम लोग कर रहे थे कि because 5 tan theta is 4, so see in the rough work I am showing the standard way. The standard way of solving this is just let this angle be theta. So tan theta is gonna be 4 by 5. So tan theta is perpendicular upon base. So it's your perpendicular is 4K and base is 5K. Okay, because tan theta is perpendicular upon base and the value of tan theta is 4 by 5. See, if it's 4K, it is 5K. You calculate hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is gonna be 5 square is 25 and 4 square is 16. So 25 plus 16 is gonna be 41. So it's gonna be square root of 41K square. That means root 41K. So it's your hypotenuse. Now you will calculate sin theta here, 4 by root 41. Put here cos theta 5 by root 41 put here, and also putting sin theta cos theta here and solving that, you will get the answer. Okay, but we have other way also. Okay, if you just use the smart thinking, okay, the smart way of solving this is, we know the tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. We know the tan theta is the ratio of sin theta and cos theta. Okay, in the quotient relation we have seen sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. Now students, if I convert these all in terms of tan theta, so I have the value of tan theta na 4 by 5, so it can be solved in less time. Okay, so I am taking the second way. Okay, the first way you know and you can solve by this way, by making the triangle. Now I will solve this question without making the triangle. Okay, see how. Tan theta is 4 by 5 here, no problem at all. This 5 comes in denominator. It is given to me. It's given. See students, this complete is a fraction now. This complete is numerator and this complete is denominator. And we know we can divide the numerator and the numerator and denominator by the same number. Also we can multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. It won't make any difference on the fraction. So if I divide the numerator and denominator by cos theta, just see, if I divide the numerator and denominator by cos theta, see, if I divide this by cos theta, it will become tan theta. Cos theta upon cos theta will become 1. Okay, so here sin theta upon cos theta will become tan theta, and here again cos theta upon cos theta is gonna be 1. So my problem is solved. The whole expression is in the terms of tan theta, and I will put the value of tan theta and I will be calculating the answer. Okay, without making a triangle. Now we will solve the question. This is the smart way of solving this particular question. Also this is a important one. Okay, now solution. We have already started. Now we have to calculate 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta upon 5 sin theta plus 2 cos theta. Okay, now what we are doing, we are dividing numerator and denominator by cos theta, because I know sin theta upon cos theta will become tan theta. Either you can understand in this way also, just take cos theta common in the numerator and denominator. See, अगर मैं यहाँ जबरदस्ती कॉमन लूँ cos theta को, ओके, तो मुझे यहाँ sin theta upon cos theta करना पड़ेगा, तो अपना भी tan theta बन जाएगा और ये बन जाएगा, और जो कॉमन cos theta न्यूमरेटर से आएगा वही डिनोमिनेटर से आ जाएगा और कट जाएगा. तो एक ही बात है ना, आप चाहे इसको न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर में cos theta से डिवाइड कर रहे हो या फिर यूं लिख रहे हो कि हमने न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर में cos theta को कॉमन ले लिया, एक ही बात है वो, है ना. नाउ डिवाइडिंग न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय cos theta, so it will become 5 sin theta minus 3 cos theta upon cos theta. सी ये तो हो गया न्यूमरेटर वाला पार्ट. ओके, जिसके अंदर हमने cos थीटा से डिवाइड कर दिया, और ये बन गया 5 sin थीटा प्लस 2 cos थीटा अपॉन cos थीटा. See students, this kind of question can come in your NTSC exam. In NTSC, you just don't need to put the pen. Okay, you don't need to use the pen in this kind of question. Okay, you have to think in the mind only that yes, it will become tan theta, it will be 1, and just put the value of tan theta. So after practicing only you can get that way. Okay, or that speed in solving. So see, if I separate this denominator cos theta, so what I will get, अगर मैं cos थीटा को सेपरेट कर दूं तो ये बन जाएगा 5 sin थीटा अपॉन cos थीटा माइनस 3 cos थीटा अपॉन cos थीटा. ओके, ये तो हुआ न्यूमरेटर, एंड इन द डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ दिस आई विल गेट 5 sin थीटा अपॉन cos थीटा प्लस 2 cos थीटा अपॉन cos थीटा. So it's cancel out. Now it will become your tan theta. So 5 tan theta minus 3 and 5 tan theta plus 2. Just use the value of tan theta. We know tan theta is 4 by 5. So it is like that. 5 cancel out, 5 cancel out. See, 4 minus 3 is 1. If I can just cut, it's 4 minus 3 1 and 4 plus 2 is 6. So my answer is gonna be 1 by 6. Let me check. Yes. 4 minus 3 1 and 4 plus 2 6. Okay. So answer is 1 upon 6. Note it down. So students, these were the questions, the very basic questions on your trigonometric ratios of acute angle concept. Okay, now you can calculate any question of 8.1 exercise. Okay, so go through NCERT, solve the question of 8.1 NCERT, and I am giving you homework question here. Okay, and you have to solve these questions also and check your homework on the WhatsApp. Okay. Now homework. Let me give you some question. See, first question is, suppose you are given the value of cosec A. Cosec A is 2. It's given. It's the given value, and you have to evaluate. See, you have to make the triangle. Okay, taking A as an acute angle. Evaluate. You have to calculate the value of, say, cot A plus sin A upon 1 plus cos A. You have to calculate the value of this expression. So it's up to you. Using cosec A, first of all you have to calculate sin A, cos A and cot A. Okay, it's very simple. Cosec A, possibly you must be thinking that denominator is not given. Denominator is 1 actually. Okay, whenever denominator is not given, we will assume at 1. Okay, so cosec A is 2 by 1. Clear? So you have to solve this. Okay, calculation can be typical, but you have to practice, because this kind of questions may come in your examination. Okay, here calculation will be in the calculations, square roots will be there. Okay, irrational numbers will be there, but you have to solve and calculate the answer. Okay. Now one more question. Question number 2. This question is, suppose you are given that the value of sin theta is m by n. Now I have just replaced the numerical values by these constant letters. Okay, sin theta is m by n. So if you are given sin theta is m by n, you have to calculate the value of tan theta plus 4. Evaluate tan theta plus 4, and in the denominator part it's 4 cot theta plus 1. 4 cot theta plus 1. Okay, you have to calculate this one. You are given sin theta as m by n. See, here answer can be in the form of m and n only. Okay, so because we are not given the numerical values, so just see here, because perpendicular is m and hypotenuse is n, you can calculate base. What will be the base? Base is gonna be under the root of n square minus m square. Okay, when you will make the right triangle, you will get, see, perpendicular is m, because sin theta is perpendicular to hypotenuse. So yes, you can assume by multiplying with a constant. Okay, it's m, it's n. After solving, you will get this under the root of n square minus m square by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so the answer will be in the form of M and N. Okay, so it's your work, and we will discuss in the next lecture. Okay, the third and final one for you. The third and final one. In triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degree. Angle A is 90 degree. And suppose you are given tan B. You are given tan B as 1 by root 3. You are given tan B as 1 by root 3. Okay, angle is 90 degree and you are given tan B as 1 by root 3. Okay, see, angle A is 90 degree, that means B and C are acute angles. Okay, so you have to calculate, suppose sin B cos C plus cos B sin C. This is a one question. Okay, in the second part I am giving you cos B cos C minus sin B sin C. That's all. Okay, so this is your today's homework. Okay, in the next lecture, as I told, we will be dealing with the what? We will be dealing with the trigonometric ratios of specific angles. That means angles of 0 degree, trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, so till then take care. Bye bye. Enjoy. Enjoy Max. Happy learning. Bye.